What a sad low point this is in my life. A man who has a van having to rent a van. I'm doing this in front of the donkey while it's still up on the hoist, mate. This is so disrespectful. This thing is huge. Like, I just needed a van. Time was up. I needed to pick up some big deliveries, and I needed a van. I didn't need one this stinking big. When I came and booked the van, I thought I was just gonna get like a little Toyota or something. Nope, they chucked me the keys to this. It is the same height as the donkey on the lift. That's how big it is. And it's from Le Franc. My first ever Renault experience. And it's an interesting one. I mean, that's not the van's fault. There's no grab handles, by the way, to get in. And then I'm like, oh, let me just go. What? This thing's huge. It's an actual walk along to get to the back. Ugh. James can actually stand up in this. And I do like this riot shielding that it's got, and it's all sealed in, which means, you know, you're gonna have some really stinky stuff in here. It doesn't leak into the cab. James just discovered this. Look, there's a keyhole in the passenger side, yeah. Step around to the driver's side. Nothing at all. That is so cheap, Renault. You couldn't even be bothered, like, just giving us bespoke door handles. But imagine when this is like a 20-year-old rot box and none of the central locking works. This is a future nightmare to deal with. Wow. Do it again. Going. Do it again. The diesel fill-up's on the other side when they actually do have a door here, but then they don't use it. Like this van. So I didn't get it for a video, but there is something I'm curious about. I bet this gigantic trade van with 2 people in the cab smashing up the hill will use less fuel than Jeffy did. And there's only one way to find out. This thing easily has the worst gearbox I've ever used in my life. And I swear, oh gosh, so he's big. I swear that it's a manual gearbox that shifts automatically. It is so lumpy and difficult. Like trying to crawl in this, like in an auto, you just take your foot off and it crawls. In this, it just lurches. And nice cup holders too, huh? Gosh. Why is this part of the dashboard protrude out where this can't go in there? Every car has the worst infotainment things ever. Like, they're the cheapest panels. If you gave one of these to a kid as a standalone device, they'd hate you forever. No, auto. Oh, you.
Am I?
Well, you just go that side for auto. Yes. And yeah, it says A on the dashboard.
From where I'm sitting, I can't see that there's anything written there. I had no idea that was there.
I've actually got some errands to do first. Like, James hasn't driven this yet. I've driven this for ages, and I can't stand it. Every gear change, it throttles off, changes gear, and throttles on again. James isn't lifting his foot off there. That's... So we're running errands in this big, stupid, dumpy van. We got the carb for the Daihatsu. It looks so good. Like hand-plated, hand-built. Like this is a bespoke little thing. And talking to the dude there, he's worked on these gearboxes and he swears that they're meant to shift properly. He had handwritten notes and everything. And I still defend that this is the worst gearbox I've ever used.
Me too.
So for this fuel economy journey, I don't want to know how good this can be on fuel. Like everything needs like an example, and we need like the worst example. And so we're just gonna tradie drive this, 2 in the cab. We're gonna do the route, fill it up full of fuel, and I bet you it's gonna use less fuel than Jeffy the 5 litre. Gotta have the example on the list of what not to be. You never want to be hanging out with this van. This is how you know it's full, because it just spits it everywhere. I'm loving my Renault experience. All right, we're doing it tradie style. Iced coffee in the holder. It actually fits. We filled up and spilt fuel everywhere. And now we're gonna run the route like a tradie. We're just gonna drive the van. How much fuel does it use? It's in gear? Mm-hmm. Amazing. Yeah, drive that van. This isn't slow. It's not lacking power. It's like a 2.3 litre turbo Ds. It just shifts like an idiot. And very early as well, like well before red line. Oh, South Road, whisk me a dream. We're trading along, and apart from the miserable gearbox, actually things are going terrible. We've run out of sausage rolls and iced coffees. Getting on the expressway, We're getting close to the expressway. Once we're going up the hill, James, I want to know, like, how little revs does it actually need? Once we get on the hill, just how much can it cruise uphill? It's never gonna beat Jeff. That's the one thing that Jeff's always got in the pocket. All right, mate, we're going up to the Sweet Hungy on this crappy speedo that only reads in odd numbers. Redo, that's a Hungy.
Yeah, we're on.
All right, it's hard from my angle. Whoa, Speedy man, he's out of here, mate. All right, we're on the hill. You can keep her on the needle. What's the revs?
I'm trying to get back to it now.
This is all she can give you?
Oh, no, I can go.
Oh, no, I mean, like, in terms of no revs.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
So, they're about...
Yeah,
2.5. No. So, Jeffy may use a lot of fuel, but Jeffy knows how to do the big cruise. No, don't play with that. That's a bad idea. Stop playing with it, James. I mean, considering how massively huge this thing is, like, it doesn't feel like a toaster.
No, it's not too bad.
I mean, there you go. Modern aerodynamics. Stop playing with it, James! This is technically a fuel economy challenge.
Trying to...
James, I said stop it! Alright, first leg of the highway done, mate. We're pulling off down to the beach. It's a nice day for swimming, James. We should stop and have a... No, actually, the beach is beautiful. Nice one, James. The indicator's on the wrong side. We are so lucky in SA with our beautiful beaches. Alright, return trip to go. I can't wait to see how much fuel this thing's used because James has just been driving it regular style. Roadworks as well. This is excellent. Oh yeah. If this uses less fuel than Jeffy, even in roadworks, that'd be amazing. Can't find the rattle.
Oh, I have to move.
No, doesn't matter. James found it.
I found it.
Nice van. James is having to hold that to stop it from buzzing. And this Pulsar has baby written on it. God, I'm not feeling this van. Oh gosh. So yeah, what a crappy drive. It was very annoying. It's just wobbling backwards and forwards with that stupid gearbox. And it's very windy up at proper speeds. It might be the holes in the mirrors or something. It's just whistling, rattles all over the place. All right, mate, here's the leaderboard for the fuel economy challenge. It's not going to be Touch and Tony or the Corolla. They are too epic. But can it beat Jeffy? Jeffy was driven with like New Year's traffic, like clean run, no one in the way, beautiful weather. And this was driven with no regard, literally in traffic. We had roadworks, everything. 10-something liters a beat. 9 liters per 100 Ks. It's better than Jeff. I drove Jeff with just the big toe and nothing more, and we smashed this around the city in roadworks, like accelerating however we wanted. 2 boys in the cab, mate. That's nuts. This is the benchmark. You don't want to be doing worse than this. So that's the prestigious fuel board. Orange was a poor choice. And basically, you never want to be doing worse than the 2.3 litre Turbo D's master van, and Jeff did. Jeff did. I want me donkey bag!